time for the Straight Up Wrestling Show.
What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm here with my man, Christopher Burton.
People's Podcaster, what's going on, y'all?
All right, guys, we are here live, man, and we're going to pretty much go over what we did last night. Last night, we was in Greenville, South Carolina, man, in our hometown, Secours Wellness Arena. So, hey, guys, we were live, man, watching all the action.
Dynamite.
We're going to talk about what went down, man. All right, Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Burton.
definitely. We're going to talk about that, man. It was a good crowd, man. I mean, it was a good turnout, man. You had somebody's grandmother that was their first wrestling live event ever, and the crowd was cheering for her and everything during commercial breakout, and could see all that. But it was a good time to be had by all, man. So you want to go ahead and get into this world smash, Harry?
Yeah, give me just a moment, man, because I'm sending all this stuff to my iPad, man, and something else is coming up. So let me make sure I send the right thing, because something's not going right with my iPad. I mean, I can read it off my phone, but I'd rather do it off my iPad.
All right, Charity, first in the room, Charity, 20th Charity comments to CSX24 says, send a link. Not now, man. We're going to go ahead and go review over what we saw last night for Dynamite. AJ Scales in the building. Hey, Harry and Chris, did you hear? Did we hear what? Man? What did we hear? What did we miss, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's know what we missing.
Man, goodness sake, man. This thing got me messed up. Just a minute, guys. I get to all the matches and everything. I'm just wondering what's going on with my iPad because I'd rather read everything that went down off my iPad. Whoa. But I guess I have to do it off my phone and everything, but that's okay. But yeah, what's going on? AJ Scales, my man, is in the house. All right. Yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he talked bad about it last night. We was there, man. We was like all stunned. Everybody was all stunned in the crowd and everything. The dude was even talking about, man, it was a God-forsaken place and all that stuff, man. I'm just like, what in the world are you talking about, man? Buckle the Bible Belt, man. Greenville, South Carolina, where we live, definitely the Buckle the Bible Belt. But hey, either way it go, I like this promo. I thought it was pretty darn good, man. When it came down to it, AJ, the dude was tripping, man. So
yeah, he was, man.
I could roll with that. I had no problem with that. But yeah, we're gonna pretty much go over this review. And I checked out a few other reviews, Chris, earlier. Our girl Tatiana had a review, so of course I checked hers out first, and I checked out a couple other people's review of the show from last night. And man, one of the first things that struck out to me, now we didn't watch it on TV, and we was talking about this. We was wondering how it looked on TV. Exactly. And I mean, like you say, the crowd was pretty decent. It was a decent crowd, but it really wasn't a crowd that overwhelmed that building. That building. It definitely was. What's that now?
Yeah, that crowd was underwhelming.
Yeah. The Bon Secure holds 1,600 people, guys. 1,600 people for wrestling. It holds 18,000 for hockey and basketball and stuff like that. So it's a good size arena, So Tatiana said on her podcast, and a couple other people said on their podcast. I mean, that they was in a small arena, and and it was a bad show and everything like that. It definitely, I don't know how.
Is that camera angle, boy?
Yeah, it must have been a camera angle or whatever, but that is not a small arena, straight up. That thing is not small at all. And so that's one thing I was telling people, as the people walked out, because a lot of people walked out for Rampage. They walked out and they were walking out in different sections of the arena. It looked bad being in that big arena, with that small amount of people that was there walking out, man. But overall, like I say, it was a good show. In my opinion, it was a good show, but I've heard people who did not like the show. So, but we're going to go ahead and give you our review of the show. Yeah. But I did like the show. I had no problem with it, man. And I really didn't have no problem with the crowd size. And I'm kind of with Tatiana. Maybe, maybe Tony Khan needs to continue to look for smaller arenas because, hey, that's just not it, man. I mean, you wasting a lot of money, and it's going to look a lot better if you put that amount of people into a bigger building. And, I think they said on WrestleTix or something that it was 2,455 or 2,400 tickets sold or something like that. They had it set up for like 25 something, but it did not look like it was 2,400 to me. It looked like it's around 2,100.
21,
something like that.
21,
Yeah, like 2,100 people there or something like that, from in my estimation, from, me and Chris, from what we were seeing. But overall, like I say, it still was a good show. All right, man. First we had Will Ospreay versus Lance Archer, but, let's go ahead and talk about the MJF. MJF came out. Hey, he's pretty much talking noise, man. He's talking about
all kind of trash, boy.
Yeah, getting off that plane, man. He can't believe it, and people say God is there, but he cannot believe that, man. That God will be in a place like that. And South Carolina is trash, ugly, just dirty, nasty, whatever. He just went off on
the food was horrible and everything.
Yeah, the food was horrible, man. And like I say, we got great food in Greenville, South Carolina, man. So I don't know what in the world this dude was talking about, but hey, to his own,
Well, stop at the Beacon or something, but somewhere.
Yeah, he might have, man. Let's not talk about that, man. Hey, the Beacon might hear that, and I want Beacon the dog gonna sponsor one of our shows. But he pretty much went off on South Carolina. But hey, it's all good, man. When it boils down to it, he was kind of funny. So I give that. I definitely give it a thumbs up. But I see a lot of people did not like his promo, man, from last night. They say he fell flat. There's podcasters out there that said that the man fell flat straight up. So I'm just like, wow. So yeah, like I said, I'm looking at the aesthetics of what people are seeing on TV, because I'm like,
I think watch that, man.
Yeah, because from what it seemed, just about everything seemed like it was popping last night as far as Dynamite. Now Rampage came, woo, that was not good. James L is in the house. What's up, James L?
James L.
But all right, man. So that promo was pretty good. We definitely gave it a thumbs up. All right. Next, man, we had Will Ospreay versus Lance Archer. Now, this is something too that a lot of people thought Lance Archer, and not just in the arena, because in the arena, a lot of people was going for Lance Archer. They really were.
They really were.
We was kind of like going for him a little bit too, but we knew Will Ospreay would get the win. We just knew that. It was gonna happen. Yeah. But a lot of people online were saying, okay, Will Ospreay, he lost his match against Swerve Strickland. Another loss will not hurt him. That's the way a lot of people was looking at it. And the Murder Hawk Monster, for the last month, they've been building him up. Lance Archer came back and pretty much said, "You people done forgot, man. You must have forgot." He pretty much hit him with the Roy Jones effect, Chris. Yeah. You must have forgot. I'm Lance Archer.
You know what, Harry? And it's funny too, because I'm actually watching it as we talk about it, just see what it looked like on TV. It looked decent. From the first angle when they see MJF coming out, it looked pretty decent, man.
Okay. All right, I'm about to check that out. But yeah, so Murder Hawk Monster, for the last month, they've been building him up, man, and making him like this huge star. Okay, last night he goes up against Will Ospreay. Very good match. I thought it was a very good match, very competitive. But he ends up losing the match to Will Ospreay. Was that a roll up that he lost? No. Will Ospreay. No.
He hit him with that forearm in the face.
With that forearm in the back, man. I mean, pretty much cocked that head, flew that head.
He hit him twice. He hit him in the back of the head, and then hit him in the face to finish him off.
He hit him in the face. Yeah. So he got him twice. So Will Ospreay took the win. I thought it was a good match. Chris thought it was a good match. We gave that 3 stars, man. We gave it 3 stars, but I can see the argument for Lance Archer winning that match, because you got to let Lance Archer be the monster that he is, guys, really and truly. Because look, you're losing. You are losing somebody like him. You are losing the momentum that you was building. They put a month into this thing, and Lance Archer came back, said, I came back, I'm the monster or whatever. But that thing could have been a count out. It could have been a disqualification or whatever. It wouldn't have been no problem with that. Having something like that. If you Will Ospreay lose another match. But to tell you the truth, the way they've been building Will Ospreay, I don't think it would have hurt him at all. Not at all, guys, if he would have lost that match. So, but yeah, we definitely gave that 3 stars, Chris. All right, man. All right, then we had, and after the match, okay, Will Ospreay, he got attacked. Well, MJF came down and attacked him. And Chris, you want to talk about that a little bit?
He came down, came back down and attacked him, and it was obviously after the match. He had to wrestle Lance Archer, man. That's you ain't got nothing left after that, man. So next thing you know, his partner comes down. Who's his man?
Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher comes down, man, and makes the save. And Don Callis gets in and is like, hey, man, what are you doing? We ain't got nothing to do with this dude, man. And he was like, hey, no matter what, man, we might not have nothing to do with him. You might not have nothing to do with him, but he's one of my best friends. This is my brother, man. And I'm always going to have his back no matter what.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So that was a good, interesting twist to it, man. So I wonder how that because I don't know what the deal is with Don Callis and his quote unquote family. I don't know what's going on with that, man.
Well, yeah, because we know that Ospreay was part of that. He was part of that family up until a few weeks back, and Ospreay said, certain things that he can't do anymore, certain things that was in his repertoire, he can't do anymore because that's just not in him anymore. He don't want to just injure people or just pretty much put them out of business or take them out of the game. So he said, I can't do it anymore. And hey, Don Callis like, man, you do whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do with hardcore. We do whatever it takes. But Ospreay said he don't want to roll that way anymore. So, he pretty much decided, hey, I don't want to be in your crew. I don't want to be part of this. But, hey, Cal Fletcher, known the man for a long time. Those guys have been tag team partners for a good while. And so Cal Fletcher came out there and pretty much jumped on MJF for the unprovoked attack on his friend. Look, we can say that he was provoked because they was arguing before the match and everything, but MJF kept lurking around until he had his chance to go in there and knock off Will Ospreay when the man all wore out by fighting a doggone 6 foot, doggone 7, 298 pound or 328 pound monster.
Whatever he is, what he is, man.
Yeah, whatever he is, man. But he had to wrestle that Joker, so he had nothing left, man. He couldn't defend himself at all. So Cal Fletcher came in and made the save, man. So big ups to Cal Fletcher. But I definitely like that. And then you had the exchange between Cal Fletcher and MJF, man. Those guys going back and forth. And they set up a match for what? Is it next week, Chris? I think they set up a match.
Week.
Yeah. So but that Cal Fletcher talk with MJF, after the MJF attack and MJF talk, we gave that a double thumbs up, guys. We both said, hey, that was really good. We get that a double thumbs up straight up. So we like that. We did. We like that.
Get some of these comments here real quick, man.
All right, man. Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
AJ Scale said, "Hey, Harry and Chris, did you see my Mercedes new bodyguard last night?" Yeah, we did, man. We're gonna get to that too.
Oh yeah.
James L said, "What's up, OG? What's up, James L?" James L said, "You saw Butcher's match?" Yeah, we saw Butcher's match too. Daniel Cordon, what's up, Harry and Chris, man? Can we trust the dirt sheets? Lashley MVP still on WWE roster page. Is Lashley resigning? That's the first I've heard of that one, man.
That's very interesting because look, I don't think they want him. I don't think they want to let him go. And when it boils down to it, I mean, the guy's been with the WWE for a long time. He's a legend. He's a legend. So a lot of things are probably being rediscussed. I really don't think they want to lose him to AEW, but they may not have a choice at this time. Who knows what's going to happen with that? I would rather for him to stay, but they
leaves, I say go back to TNA, man.
Yeah, go back to TNA. Look, they don't have anything for him, but man, in my opinion, if I was Booker, I would have something for him. I would come up with something for him. I would have kept MVP there too, because my thing is this, you can sit there and say he's 48 or whatever. I heard people say that. Chris was on Tatiana's podcast the other night. My man King Leo, respect him a lot. He says, he felt 48 and everything. But hey, Brock Lesnar was 47. Brock Lesnar was coming back, still dominating people. So you can't really say that. And the man looks phenomenal. I can understand. I can understand, making waves for the new. The new additions, but man, when it boils down to it, when you have somebody that keeps their body in shape like that, and he's not using any steroids, he don't use anything like that, man, this guy's in shape. He's a role model. He doesn't have tattoos. He is one of these guys, man, that you really want to put out there.
You got something with tattoos, man?
No, I have nothing against tattoos, man, but sometimes you want to something. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have it all over his body, Chris. That's what I'm saying. Having a few tattoos and everything. I'm just saying he's the perfect role model as far as as far as the father next door or the man that's next door or whatever. There's nothing wrong with tattoos, but I'm just saying, in today's culture, he's not one of the people that you're gonna see that you expect this thing from this type of person. That's why, certain wrestlers come out. Oh, I expect that from him. I expect that from that person. Sometimes it's refreshing to see somebody just come out and be the norm. But I mean, he's a muscle bound type superhero type dude. He is, and he doesn't need anything special. So that just goes to show people, hey, you don't have to modify yourself by doing stuff like that. That's the only reason I mentioned that. All right. And I got that from the NBA, man. They was talking about that, they talking about, people coming out there and being role models. And they was talking about certain basketball players don't have tattoos and things like that. And,
so Barkley ain't a role model, boy.
Not Charles Barkley, man. I wasn't talking about Barkley. Barkley, even though he's my favorite player, but he was not a role model. He said that, but
he's like, I am not a role model, boy. Like,
no doubt about that. Go ahead with the comments, Christopher Burton.
All right, man. Jeff Samuel in the building, man. He said, "What's up, Harry and Chris? Congrats on last night.
Jeff?
What the legends is made of a fan. Remember your channel, but still don't mean the job is finished." Yeah, that's for sure, man. That's for sure.
True.
All right. Jeff Samuel says, "Hey, you realize something weird on Fletcher's promo? Is Fletcher turn on Wembley and MJF and leaders of Callis family? We really couldn't hear all the promos because they were so low, man. They were so low.
They were very low in that arena. Low. That's one thing I will give a strike. That's a thumbs down to them because the promos was low. And
yeah, I mean the volume of it was so low. I was
and look, I put that because I'm sure they was using the Bond Secure Wellness Arena system. That's a good system. So, I put that on their sound man. I really do. And maybe the sound man wasn't ready or he just did not have his stuff put together. Didn't practice, and they was there plenty of time before everybody got in there. So he should have been practicing and got the sound right. That didn't make no sense.
I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah,
that was crazy.
All right, what's up? Alma, what's going on? Say what's up, Harry and Chris? How y'all doing this afternoon? I'm doing okay. Still tired, exhausted, mentally drained. Been crying all afternoon. Depression kicking my rear end today. B90.
Oh wow, Alma, come up. Hopefully, I mean, we can help you come up. And everything, and I know you're upset. I know you're upset about, hey, you had to move again, and having all that stuff around you that can depress anybody. Straight up, I mean, we know that. That can, your environment, things that's around you, and you have to move all this stuff and try to get everything situated in your new apartment. But yeah, try to hang in there. Hey, we got you. Hey, we have you. Everybody here, we're praying for you, and we trying to, we sending out good vibes to you. And hey, hopefully you come out of that today, straight up. All right. Wesley Flasky's in the house. Let's see.
Wesley said, "What's up, Harry and Chris? What do you think about Lance Archer?"
He's great, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great talent, man. Just not being used right, but he's not being used
right. I mean, it's nothing we can do. That's the thing about it. As wrestlers, as wrestling fans, and even as podcasters, man, right now we can't do anything. We can ask and we can put it out here and say that he's being mistreated wrong. And I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to see this. And hopefully, man, people will get out here and let their voices be heard, send emails or whatever they can do, or go on X or whatever and go up under Tony Khan's account, going under his timeline or wherever he's at, and pretty much hit him up and say, "Hey man, why in the world are you doing this to Lance Archer? You need to pretty much let this guy build, because that's what you brought him back for. You brought him back and let him cut this great promo and told him, say, hey, you must have forgot. And then you guys pretty much was building him up. Then you had him lose last night. Didn't make any sense. So
yeah.
Wow. So Wesley Flasky, man, we are 100% behind him. Lance is a great talent, like Chris said.
Yeah, he is. He's an awesome talent, man.
Yes, he is, man.
All right. Wesley also says from New Japan to AEW. Yeah, they kind of like wrestlers when they're in New Japan versus AEW. They turn the volume down, if you will.
Right.
They turn the volume down, man. So you're getting the same thing, but you're getting like a watered down version.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Payne, what's up, man? He said the best match was Adam Page versus Darby Allin.
Well, that was the highest rank. That was the highest rank on our scorecard. But the reason that it was the highest rank is because it was the longest match. Straight up,
yeah,
it was the longest match. So that's the only reason it got the rating from me and Chris. So Jordan, I whoever said that, was it Jordan?
Yeah, that was Jordan. That was Jordan.
Yeah, but that's the only reason it got that high score, Jordan, is because it was a long, drawn out match. I can't say it was the best. So we'll talk about that in a little bit later. We'll get to that match.
Magnum says, greeting Harris and Chris in chat. Perfect timing. You guys are broadcasting while I'm working out. All right.
Okay,
awesome,
okay,
man.
Mag.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been contemplating today, man. But it's gonna be a full boxing workout because I boxed yesterday. 2 days ago, I boxed with weights. I was boxing with 20-pound dumbbells, and I did 6 rounds.
Joe can't lift his arms, but Joe can't lift his arms now, boy.
Now my arms are sore as I don't know what. So man, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some boxing without the weights and see what I can do because I can't lift weights. I can't box with the weights right now, so I might have to.
You better lift some weights, boy, and darn stretch the muscles out, boy.
Yeah, boy, I'm sore, boy. Yeah, I lifted a little bit. I lifted a little bit this morning, but yeah, I will lift a little bit. I will lift a little bit. I just won't do as many reps because I usually do 12 reps, 3 sets of 12. 3 sets of 24. So in 12, 12 different exercises. And I'm not going to be able to do that. I usually do about 8 on my arms, 8 arms, chest, and things like that. So I'll do something though. All right, man.
Wow.
Mason Chad.
Mason Chad said, what's up, Harry and Chris? Do you hear Ray Penta, Ray Phoenix, and Dan Garcia is leaving AEW? No, I ain't heard that, man.
No, I haven't heard that. And look, each one of them will be great in NXT or AEW, but I mean, especially not AEW, TNA, but I think they would do great in NXT.
Yeah,
all 3 of them.
Yeah, they would, man. All right, man. Paul Sable says, Harry and Chris tattoo all over my body. Just finished listening to LSG on my body.
Hey, that's okay, Paul, man. That's okay. A lot of people have tattoos. Even Chris got a couple of them, man. I don't know how many he got, but I know he's got a couple of them. Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. AJ Scales, Harry and Chris, did you see Willow versus Chris Statlander on AEW Dynamite last night? Yes, sir. It was a good match.
Yeah, we was there. We was there, man. We was all
that. We was live.
Jordan Payne, if Netflix gets Raw, it gets too bad, I may be a TNA fan from then on.
Okay, I hear you. Well, hopefully, look, Jordan, if they see that they're messing up, I hope they see it real fast and change it. I really do. That's something that I hope. I don't want them to go in there and make a mistake and have to pay for that mistake. I really don't. It's a business. Mm-hmm. When it boils down to it, it is a business all around. I can understand. I can understand fans saying, why worry about how many fans show up or whatever, worry about the ratings and everything. But when it boils down to it, me and Chris, we was talking about this in the car before we got there last night. Mm-hmm. When it boils down to it, when the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's still a business. It's a business.
Yep.
And if any of us was running this thing,
oh Lord, yeah, boy, you got to run as such, man.
Exactly. We're gonna worry about the ratings. We're gonna worry about how many people show up because it's a business at the end of the day. And
if I'm putting money in, I want my money back.
Exactly. Not every, people can look at it that, hey, Tony Khan, his father a billionaire and everything like that. But after a while, that doggone pot of gold will run out, man. It just will. It just will. And you see, in Jordan, you go to indie shows, man, you see it. There's a lot of people out here, hey, they be dropping their indie shows like crazy because they're not making money. They losing money, or, they dependent on sponsorships, but they still not making money. So a lot of people just up and drop out. So, man, it's the same way in these big businesses, the same thing. So, yeah, you got to worry about that. In TKO Holdings, since TKO Holdings, they have Endeavor, they have MMA, they have
UFC,
UFC, WWE, and they have a few other ventures. And these people, man, that stockholders, they want to get a return on their investment. That's all there is to it. So they got to get a cut. You got to pay your wrestlers. You got to pay the dog office staff. You got to pay all the buildings that you rent. You got so many things that you have to pay for. You got to pay for the trucks. You got to pay for every single thing, man.
Everything, man.
You got, there's bills to be paid. And So they are looking to make more money. And when it boils down to it, don't matter what kind of business you go into. I don't care if you selling mayonnaise, you selling lemonade. Say me and Chris as adults, man, we decided to sell lemonade. You know, our stand is the stand in the doggone grocery store. You know, you got Chris and Harry's lemonade on the stand right beside Minute Maid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we sell as much lemonade as possible. And we want to dominate the competition if we can and outsell them and sell as much lemonade as possible. Because the bottom line is the more people that you hire to work for your company, and it don't matter if they're working at the local convenience store, if we have people go to the local convenience store and sell our lemonade at the local convenience store, we have to pay them to go and sample that. So everybody has to be paid, man. So it's a business when it boils down to it. Straight up. All right, go ahead, Chris. Roll on, man.
All right, man. Rob Beaver, man, says, what's up, Harry and Chris? How you feel about doing a workout routine on this stream and playing music on the floor? Playing Maniac on the floor.
He's a maniac on the floor. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Nobody take it back to 1984. Boy, ain't nobody trying to do all that, Rob.
I've been wanting to do that, man. I've been thinking about, working out and, and pretty much doing me and Chris, we've done that. We went to the gym and did that and tried to do a podcast, but we wasn't doing it while we was working out. We have to have somebody holding it, or we needed a stand or something like that and do it. So maybe in the future or whatever. But hey, I would love to do that. Maybe do some boxing or whatever, and put it online while I'm doing it. In my studio room playing some music or whatever. So man, yeah, that's some things that we would love to do. But yeah, roll on, Chris, so we can get to these matches, man.
All right, man. Paul Simple says TK should hire Harry on the production team and fix the mic and etc.
Yeah, man. Hey, I definitely know music. Chris know that. I know sound. Ain't no doubt about that. I can go in there and help with that sound. That was ridiculous for it to be that low. But they all they had to do was turn that thing up. But I can tell they had some technical difficulties because you can hear the static in it a little. It was crazy, man. So I'm just like, we had a little problem at the last indie show that we had, but it's the first time we worked with these people. So, but yeah, Khan and all of it, whatever his production team with all those millions of dollars that's behind them, they shouldn't have had that type of problem. No doubt about that. And they was in a high tech arena too. So
exactly. Jordan Payne said, "Was it me or the crowd wasn't that hyped? They were hyped at moments, man.
They was hyped at moments. I think when it boils down to it, they pretty much was pertaining to what was happening in the ring. The ring pretty much generated how the crowd was going to react. But I think I think everybody enjoyed it. Like I say, up into Rampage, and I big ups to them because they, even during the women's matches, they kept the people in their seats. Yeah, and that didn't happen when we went to Collision.
Oh heck no, boy! Collision.
That did not happen, bro. Ooh. People, you got over half of the arena got out of their seats, man.
Popcorn, bathroom, did something.
Bathrooms, you tell.
James L said prayers for Armor. What's up, Harry and Chris? What's going on, James L?
What's going on, James L?
Paul Simple says, Harry, you want an ice box like Omarion sitting in the tub, Eddie Murphy, and Coming to America.
Said what?
You want an ice box like a Marion sitting in the tub like Eddie Murphy and Coming to America.
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I need to do something. I need to get in that tub. That rain we just had, Chris, boy, done heated up everything, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right.
Mac Madam says, what do you guys think about Shane O'Mac talking to Tony Khan?
God almighty, man, that's a lot of stuff.
Me and Chris, we're gonna do a podcast on that.
Yeah, because me and Chris, we pretty much basically did a podcast ourselves on the phone talking about that, man. And it was just like, I'm like, this is something that we should be doing on the podcast. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. So I really don't want to get into that. But yeah, me and Chris, we got a lot of thoughts on that. Wow, man. Wow. But yeah, it has to be its own separate podcast. It's not just a few words.
Yeah. Bryce Frank, when it boils down to when it boils down, it hurts inside. But it's Joker. We're singing real American, boy. It's Joker tripping, boy.
Fight for your right, laugh out loud. What's up, Harry?
Yeah.
Chris, now how's everything been? Everything been good, Bryce, man.
Everything
Great
man.
to see you on here tonight.
Jordan Payne said, "Who has the most potential to have a main title future in NXT and TRA and RH?"
I don't know, Jordan. I mean, hey, I haven't seen a lot of NXT lately. I really haven't. So I'm gonna tell you that straight up. In TNA, I haven't been watching that. And Ring of Honor, we don't watch that. So we don't subscribe to Tony Khan's little wrestle box or whatever that is. Because when it boils down to it, why in the world should I do that? And why should I do TNA? Me and Chris, we watch a lot of wrestling already. We go to a lot of these indie shows. Man, our whole life would just have to be wrestling. Straight up.
Exactly.
Straight up. I mean, and I definitely would do that if we were making tons of money doing it. But yeah, your whole life would be wrestling, man. I mean, we couldn't do anything else except for watch wrestling and then come and do reports on that stuff. So I wish we had a little bit more time to do that. But yeah, we can't do that. But yeah, NXT, like I say, I've been missing a lot of it. It's not that I'm not interested in it. It's just been doing so many things lately on Tuesdays, been getting in the way. But right now, I don't really care for the men's division, to be honest with you. I'm not really focused on that. I like the women's division. They're doing a lot of things with the women's division in NXT, and it pretty much takes away from the men's division, in my opinion. And hey, I'm okay with that. So right now, I have no opinions on that. All right, Charity says, Harry, the next time you stream, put link in description without letting people log in or something just to talk to you and Chris. All right, man. Goodness sake. We'll just have to send you one. Dude, all right. So,
man.
Goodness sake, I just not blocked myself out some kind of way. What the heck did I do, Chris? Can you see me, man?
Oh, yeah, I can see you.
Okay, I blocked my own self out.
All right, Russell Tachi says, "Hey, Harry and Chris, hope you guys enjoyed Dynamite last night. I'm heading to Collision taping right now. This is my 6th AEW/ROH show in the past 3 weeks. 4 more shows to go. Good Lord.
Heck yeah. Wow. Yeah. I tell you what, that is great, Tatiana. And yeah, we enjoyed it. We've been talking about it. And like I say, I'm glad that you came on. And yeah, we've already mentioned you. I told Chris, I watched your review. Your review was the first one I watched when I came home, and I watched a couple other reviews. And so I was talking to Chris about, the way y'all saw it on TV. Because me and Chris, we was wondering about how people saw it on TV.
It look all right, man. It does. It looks all right from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I mean, does it look small? That's what I'm saying. Because
not really, but I know the arena though. That's the thing.
Yeah. The way the arena is and the way they do the cameras and stuff, it might have looked small. But yeah, like I said, it was. They say they sold 2,400 tickets. It looked like it was smaller than that, and it could be because of the size of the arena. I don't know, but it was like 20. Looked like it was around 2,100 people. That's what me and Chris was thinking. And that's probably about 13% of the arena. That arena, like I said, it holds 16,000 for wrestling, but it's still, like I say, it came out pretty good. I think with the way everything rolled out, as far as what we saw in the ring and how the crowd responded, I think it was pretty good. You did not have anybody. I don't think anybody in the crowd was really upset how everything was going. Nobody was booing or whatever, and coming up and saying it was boring, or you didn't hear that, or you just didn't feel the vibe from that. Yeah. But like I said, like I told you, Tatiana, as far as Rampage, everybody, that arena, people they was leaving in droves. They was leaving like crazy. I mean, me and Chris were looking around. I mean, and right behind us, how many rows of seats, Chris? About 4 or 5? That it was nobody had left. It was just crazy. And we stayed the whole time. We watched Dynamite. And I mean, we could spoil it, and which I already told you is probably the worst Dynamite I've seen. And I hate it for it. It's to me, it just seemed like they said, okay, let's have a nice Dynamite. Let's do everything we can for Dynamite. Hey, forget the rest. But you have a 3-hour show, so you got to give whoever's in that arena, you give them the best show possible, 100% all the way down to the last drop. Man, they don't have time to chance it. They don't have time to chance it. You got to have the best show every time. Every time somebody goes out there to represent Ring of Honor, man, they got to put their best 100% in that ring. There's no doubt about that. All right, Chris.
All right.
Appreciate you, Tati, coming in. Have fun at Collision.
All right, here we go. Rob Beaver says, Harry and Chris, you hear two rap legends, DJ Polo and Chico XL, get the flowers now while they Harry and Chris. All right.
DJ Polo passed away, man, and Chino XL. Chico, was it Chino XL? Yeah, I was pretty much shocked about Chino XL. Another
DJ that died too, man.
I don't know. I know DJ Polo, what's his name's DJ? That's Rob, not Rob. DJ Polo, that's doggone that's Cool G Rap's DJ. DJ Polo, Polo and Cool G Rap. Yeah, that's it. That's his DJ. He passed away, man. I hate that. Goodness sake. I don't know who else, Chris. If you said there's another DJ that passed away, I don't know who it was.
Yeah. Okay.
But these guys younger than young. They're young. Chino, what, 50? Yeah. I guess DJ Polo's about my age. 56, 57, something like that. But wow, man.
Okay. Latique Brown giving out some emojis.
Hey, Latique Brown, how are you? Good to see you.
James L up here cracking up at me.
What's up, James
L says, hey, Tati. Jordan Payne says, I understand it's a business, but kids watch it, though. I don't get it. It's already getting out of hand with the graphics and language.
Hey, you know what? I'm 100% with you on that, Jordan. 100% with you on that. I mean, we're sitting there talking about business. We're not taking away. That's one thing we're saying. I mean, if me and Chris are running the business, no, we're not going to have that. I mean, we're not going to have all that hardcore. You could do that. You could try to get hardcore without being what is the word, Chris? Debauchery. Just put it, without going overboard. You could be hardcore without doing that. And yeah, you have to look at the way you come off to families, because look, when we was there last night, and I was talking to Chris, I said, man, we don't see a lot of kids in there.
No.
You go to WWE, man, you got kids and everything, man. Kids like crazy in that show. And so that right there, man, it affects your bottom line. It affects what kind of people you get. And like Chris said, Chris said this. Chris said, Harry, he said, you notice that we're getting the hardcore indie crowd.
Yeah.
Crowd. And I'm like, yeah. And we definitely can know that because we're from this area, and those people that we saw there was hardcore indie fans, most of them. Mm-hmm. From the area of South Carolina, Western North Carolina, Georgia. Those are the people that come here, from the lower part of the, south end of Georgia. Let's see, Western North Carolina and South Carolina, man. That's the people that come to our shows, come to Greenville to come to the shows. And they was independent wrestling fans, man.
That's what they were, man.
Yeah, in the WWE, we got fans from everywhere. But yeah, let's finish this thing up, man. All right, AJ Scales. What we got next?
AJ.
Okay, James. Okay, AJ.
No.
Is it James L? Okay, I got
James
L. Maybe he knows Harry and Chris was there at Dynamite, and he want to hear Chris say, "Oh, bro, Tony here, laugh out loud." Okay. All right, man. AJ Scales. All right, Chris, I'm gonna let you do that now. Read it off. Harry and Chris, where's the Professor Serena Deeb? She has been on AEW Dynamite. I have no clue where she at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was coming. She came back for just a little while. Tommy Gomez, what's up, man? What's up, Harry and Chris? I would like to see you head to Ring of Honor and take a pic with Von Erich, laugh out loud after the show. Hey, that would be. Oh, are you talking to Tatiana? Because I know she's been going to those shows or whatever, but we haven't went to a Ring of Honor show. Well, we saw one, and it was really good too. All right. All right, we got that next.
Okay, there we go, right there.
All right, Tommy Gomez. Sup, Harry and Chris? I would like to see you. Okay, we got that one.
Okay, we got that.
Okay. All right, Robert Brown, Lafayette, Indiana, in the building. What's happening, y'all? What's up, Robert? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, 20th Charity Time Master and CSX fan says thanks. No, thank you, Charity, for coming in, man. But yeah, let's get back to these matches. All right, next we had Chris Jericho. We're gonna run through these things because, like I say, Chris got some things he need to do. All right, but Chris Jericho, Big Bill, Brian Keith, thumbs up, man. What in the world? Did I miss something here?
Yeah, man, you skipped all kind of, man. That's Rampage, man.
No.
Unless you're talking about the promo. No, you're talking about promo set. Oh, you talking about the promo they did?
Yeah, the promo set. Chris Jericho Big Bill and Brian Keefe, we gave thumbs up to their promo. I don't know why I didn't write that down, but yeah, so we gave that a thumbs up. Next, we had Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale.
I'm watching that right now.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match. I mean, like I say, we watched it all in the arena, guys. In the arena, it was really good. I don't know how it looked on TV. Chris is watching it right now. But, I can understand the sentiments from our girl Tatiana. And, man, hey, if Tatiana say something, I definitely believe it, especially when it comes to this, because she's an AEW lifer, man. She loves them. Ring of Honor, she loves that thing. So I'm definitely going to believe that. And other two people I listened to earlier today, too. They are big with AEW. But, yeah, this right here, man, Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale, that was a very good match. We gave it 3 stars, guys. And I wrote, I didn't care for the chair attack afterwards, but it was okay.
I love it.
I'm not going to give it a thumbs down or anything. The chair attack was okay. It wasn't something that turned me off or anything like that. But I like Willow. Chris, he loved it because Chris Statlander attacked her or whatever, man. But Chris Statlander, at both of them looking good. Chris is looking back to her old form. When she had that title, when she won that when she won the AEW TBS championship, she really wasn't a great champion, but she looked like she's back to her earlier form, man. And so she looked really good, looked much stronger too. But Willow Nightingale looking good too. Chris can attest to that.
She was looking extra thick. Those were my words exactly. She was looking.
Yeah. Chris was liking that. All right, next, man, we had Bryan Danielson in Ring Talk and Swerve Strickland face off. Swerve Strickland. So he was
right back here.
He came out. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, man. So just catch up with me. But yeah, Swerve Strickland came out there to face off with Bryan Danielson. Man, we gave that a thumbs up. That was really good. I was impressed with that. All right, while Chris is gone, I'm going and grab a couple more comments here. All right, let's see. Shake down. All right, Tommy Gomez says Harry blocked himself, so you was hologram in the mask, Harry. Laugh out loud. I hear you, man. Jordan Payne says, how about indies wrestlers? Which ones have pro wrestling potential? Man, Chase Emery, straight up. Zuka King, straight up. Let's see. Guy you might know, may know or may not. Chris Thunder Anderson. Cruiser Lewis, those guys are older, but they definitely have potential. As far as guys over there, man, at CMW, I mean not CMW, but 3 Count Pro Wrestling, you have, Ken Magnum, most definitely Ken Magnum. You have Drew Alder. Those guys have definitely have potential, man, to go to AEW, NXT, or make it to the main roster of WWE, TNA. Definitely 100%, man. A lot of people out here on the indies, man. Who is it? Let's see. Randy. What is his name? Randy. I mean, he's out here. He's on the indie scene. I can't even think of his last name. Cowboy Randy, whatever his last name. I can't think of his last name. Sorry, Randy. If you're listening to this, I definitely think he has potential. He has the body. He has the size for it. Definitely. Man, there's a lot more guys, man. I just can't think of them right now, Jordan. But yeah, he's asking me about indies, who I think I named about 5 of them. All right, Melanie McKeith. Hello from Pelham Road, slamming and jamming, getting ready to head out. Remember the Gathering Fan Fest in Charlotte, North Carolina, going on today until Sunday. Check out WWETmartPromotions.com. Sid Vicious and Danny Spivey just arrived, just added. Wow. Yeah, what's the name just asked me about it, man. Bill Hazelwood, his girl, his fiance asked me about it earlier today. As was we going, but no, Chris and I, we're definitely not going. I wish we were. All right. Next, we got James L. Laugh out loud, leaving like drawers. Harry, catchy line for wordplay. I hear you. All right. Robert Brown says, what's happening, Tati? Yep. All right. Yeah, Robert definitely know Tati. Robert Brown, do only thing I know Chino XL for is him being mentioned in Hit 'Em Up by Tupac classic track, by the way. Well, most likely, I mean, he wasn't anything that's legendary or anything, but everybody know who he is, as far as Chino XL. All right, let's see. Andy Johnson, sub Harry and Chris. How about some hardcore like MOP? Laugh out loud. I hear you. All right, Jordan Payne, Brittany J did a great job. Yes, she did. Even though she lost, hey, me and Chris, we very proud of her. All right, Robert Brown, y'all going live for Ring of Honor tonight? Oh, Ring of Honor? No, man, no. All right, James L. Laugh out loud. Hi, guys. Go to Learning Tree. All right, AJ Scale says Harry and Chris, tomorrow is Friday Night SmackDown plus this SummerSlam. Yeah, we definitely will be there doing SummerSlam and Friday Night SmackDown. But yeah, as far as Ring of Honor or whatever that is, it's supposed to be Collision from what I understand. So I guess Collision and Ring of Honor will be together, but no, we don't plan on doing that, man. So hey, I would like to do it, but we both have something that we definitely have to do, so we won't be doing that tonight. Let's see what else we got here, Chris. All right, Robert Brown. I hope Bryan Danielson turned heel to win the world title at All In. TNA is dead now, unfortunately. My man Robert Brown says, yeah, if it wasn't for WWE, they probably would be completely dead. Master Chad, Harry, Chris, how you feel about Rob Killjoy wrestling? Man, love him. He's a great wrestler.
Oh yeah, he's a good wrestler, man.
Yeah, last night,
he could have did better, man.
I expected better from Rob. I really did. I don't know what was up last night, but it seemed like Tony Khan asked all the locals to let these guys dominate them because all the locals got dominated. And I'm glad JD Drake was there, Chris, last night. He was there.
He was.
Yeah, he was there. He trained Brittany. He was there to see her and everything. But he was there. He was in the back room and everything. But yeah, he trained her. So
but who did you get that from? Your sources, boy? Your sources?
No. Brittany was talking about it. So on her page, she talked about it. So JD was there last night to see her off, and she said she feels like he's been real good to her inside and outside the ring. He's like a second dad. But yeah, big ups to JD Drake for being there for her last night. All right, and James L. MCMG debut next Tuesday for NXT. Okay, interesting. But yeah, Rob Killjoy is a great wrestler. Brittany Jade is a great wrestler too. Didn't get a lick in. Yeah, I didn't like that. And who else?
Not even a kick or nothing.
Oh yeah, man. And speaking of one of those bodyguards that went in the ring, guess who it was? One of them, Justin Kendrick.
You kidding me?
Yeah. And his head is already blown up, and I don't care if he hears it or not. Like I say, this dude. I heard it from a reliable source, and I saw it. They sent me the picture, but he got it on his page and everything. But yeah, he was one of those bodyguards, and the kid's head already 3 times his size. They're gonna really blow up now.
Oh my
All right, Tommy Gomez. Okay, later, Harry and Chris. See you tomorrow. I gotta head out. Okay, Tommy, appreciate you coming on, man. James L. Lucky All In is in NXT. Lucky Ali. Yes, he is. All right, Alma Clark, I won't be on with y'all tomorrow night due to the church volunteer banquet at church. Theme is 80s prom night. Yeah, you need to go to church, Alma. It's good. Be in church. I may wear that royal blue dress. Okay, cool. I wore it to the high school reunion. Dancing freak. Okay, dancing freak, boy. God dang, boy. That ain't Alma. All right, AJ Scales says, hey. My man Tommy says, Harry and Chris build the future already for indies. All right, man. Look, we trying to do that, dude. We definitely out here trying to do what we could do, man. Straight up. But yeah, we want to get into the mainstream, man. We definitely want to get into the mainstream.
So Justin was the one that got kicked, man.
Yeah, Justin got kicked. Yeah. Oh, you see it?
Yeah, I see it now, man.
Well, I wish you would have got kicked harder than that, boy. Man kick, boy. But yeah, Camille kicked pretty hard. That was
Chris Statlander, man. That was Chris Statlander kick.
Oh, that was Chris Statlander. Well, Chris kicks pretty hard too. She's a big girl, man. So who knows? But yeah, he got kicked. Oh, you just seen it?
Yeah, I just saw the clip, man, on his page.
Yeah, but I thought somebody looked familiar. I thought
somebody's too, but I wasn't too sure who, man, because I was
wondering about it.
I was looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them was Justin, man. All right, AJ Skills. Hey, Harry and Chris. Roxanne retained her NXT Women's Championship on NXT. Yeah,
that's what we heard.
Roxanne. All right, James L. Laugh out loud. Roxanne. Chris want to be your man. All right, Magnum says, who is the sweetie in that DM Boys t-shirt posing with you guys? She's been on with us before a few times, Mag. That is That is Majestic Marie from Peaches and Power Bombs. Yeah, Majestic Marie from Peaches and Power Bombs. All right, let's see. All right, let me roll on with the next match, Chris. I'm trying to finish this thing up real quick. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, don't died on me, boy. I'm about to turn it off and go and bring it back up. Don't you say crapple, apple, or whatever. Don't you say that, man. Don't you say that. I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. But yeah, it was a very good show. I thought it was, like I say, I thought it was good. And I think we ended up giving it 3.5 stars. 3 to 3.5 stars for the whole night. And because, like I said, that's how it looked inside the arena. Mag, you might have said it a different way. And I know Tati, like I say, she's pretty upset about the whole thing, man. So, hey, Mag, I would like to hear your review of the show if you watched the whole show. But from what we saw on TV, what we saw in the arena, it was pretty darn good, man.
Yeah,
Chris,
it really was.
Looking good on TV. But maybe if we saw it on TV, it might have been a whole different ball game. Braden just came in the house. What's up, Braden? All right. Tommy Gomez says, Mag is Macklin. Laugh out loud.
Mackin, boy.
Yeah, Mackin. All right, let me get back to this pretty much.
But yeah, it looked pretty good from on TV. You don't have to watch it, Harry. It looked pretty good from what I'm seeing, man.
Okay, cool. All right, next we had Bryan Danielson and Ring Talk and Swerve Strickland face off. Well, I already said that. Definitely we get that thumbs up. Next we had the Undisputed Roderick Strong, Roosh, the Beast Martos, and Ishii versus Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, and who?
Ishii, man.
Okay, Ishii. Okay, yeah. See, I read Ishii in there with Undisputed. Roderick Strong, Roosh, and the Beast Marto versus Ishii, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe. Man, why you love what's collaboration? You love
collaboration, but the collaboration,
it's the conglomeration, man. What's up with this collaboration?
The mess, boy.
The conglomeration, man. You love Ishii so flipping much, man. Why?
That's a Stone Pit Bull, man. Because you didn't see Ishii, man. You didn't really see Ishii in New Japan.
I saw Ishii years ago when he was much younger, Chris. You saw Ishii when he was old, man. I saw him when he was much younger, way back, right before WCW. Right before WCW really took off, I saw Ishii, so I knew
Ishii wasn't Ishii then, man.
Man, it wasn't that. Ishii wasn't Ishii, man. They had all kind of superstars. They had Tony Inoki. They had Kensuke Sasaki. Giant Baba was still
like I said, he wasn't Ishii. Yeah, man, he was just a young, but he was just young in the game, man.
It's just so many stars, man. It was just so many Japanese stars, and not counting the American stars that was over there that outshined him. No, he was a great wrestler. I remember him when he was young. He was a great wrestler. I used to watch him every now and then when I got to see him. He was a great wrestler. There's no ins, ands, and buts about it, but you saw him as he done come up and got old, and he's just a tough guy. Harry, that guy's tough, man. You hit him. Yeah. That's the most no-selling mother sucker I ever seen in my life.
No.
That Joker no sell better than doggone Hawk, boy, of the Road Warriors.
No, I tell you a no seller, boy. It ain't Ishii. It's oh my God, what's that old man name? He a real old man. That crazy Joker that always fighting.
John Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley. Him, that's a no-seller Joker, boy.
Yeah, he's a no-seller too. I forgot his name, but yeah, he's a no-seller too. But yeah, let's continue to roll on, man. We'll get back to your comments in just a moment. But yeah, that match right there, the conglomerate versus Undisputed. We gave that 2.5 stars. And who won the match, Chris? The conglomerate won, right?
No, they didn't. No,
they lost. Okay, because I didn't want to put down the winners. Okay, but yeah, we gave that 2.5 stars. It was okay. But that was the worst match of the night so far.
There was so much going on, boy. That thing was all over the place, man.
But it still was pretty good. Okay, next we had the Acclaim promo. Now there's a Acclaim promo, and Tati, man, Tati was going off. She was going off on Max Caster because he's out there talking all this mess and everything. He's acting like he did all this stuff in blood, in that blood and guts. And she said, he wasn't even really in the match. And you even said that too, Chris. Said,
he
I was tied up
man.
on the ring the whole time or whatever. But yeah, he really wasn't in the match. But he had a lot to say. And that promo went on for a long time. And Chris said, man, Harry, it's been a lot of talking tonight. And that's one thing Tatiana and there was the couple other podcasts were saying too. There was a lot of talk on the show. But yeah, it was a lot of talk.
It was a lot of
talk. Yeah, they was talking, man. They was talking. And either way it go, I like the promo. I like what Billy Gunn came out. He started off the promo, and pretty much Billy Gunn was going off, man. He was spinning out there, man. So what is that? What is the word they say? I forgot the word. But yeah, he was pretty much kicking it off, man. And so I like it. And Max Caster had a lot to say, and then Anthony Bournes have his say. But we gave that thumbs up, Chris. Then next we had Tony Storm came out, man, and Tony Storm had that freak out. She was freaking out, and she didn't come out in color. She came out in color. She didn't come out black and white, which knocked the daylights out of us. She didn't come out in black and white. Yeah, and it was pretty interesting what she did, man. So we definitely gave it a thumbs up, and we gave it a thumbs up too because she didn't come out in black and white. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was black and white, but I would hang up to the bathroom. I'm like, man,
I hear you, but yeah, we gave it a thumbs up. Next, we had our girl Brittany Jade versus Camille, man, and
and came out with Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Mercedes Moné, and that's who we thought she was going to wrestle. And I was like, wow, this is big for Brittany Jade. She's about to wrestle Mercedes Moné. So to me, that was like, man. That was like going from the doggone frying pan into the Super Bowl, Chris. I was just like, wow, you about to wrestle Mercedes Moné, even though I don't think she's the best women's wrestler in the world. But as far as the publicity that she has, she's in that upper echelon with the top women. So that would have been a big deal. But, hey, she ended up wrestling Camille, and the CEO is outside. Camille pretty much ran over our girl Brittany Jade, me and Chris. If you see the short that we had or whatever, you can hear us talking in the background. I did put music behind that, but me and Chris were like, come on, Jay, get something in. We want her to get something in. We didn't like it, but hey, we was happy for our girl, Brittany Jade, and Brittany's still very excited that she got to make her debut on Dynamite. And they introduced
in front of her home fans, man.
Yeah, in front of her home fans right before it. And like I say, she's a hometown girl. And like I say, and me and Chris, we know her. So we definitely was going to be rooting for her 100%. But yeah, our girl Brittany J got tore down, man. She got tore down straight up. But yeah, we gave it 1.5 stars. And yeah, Brittany J, the Brittany J cut after the match was okay. What did I say? I just said
what you said, but
yeah, whatever, but that was okay. Whatever it was after the match, something happened. All right, Darby Allin, man, versus Hangman Adam Page. That right there was the main event, Chris. Not too bad of a main event. It went pretty long.
It wasn't that bad.
It was a long match, though. Now, it went back and forth. Adam Page pretty much dominated probably 70 to 75% of the match, but Darby held his own, man. He really did. And pretty much Darby ended up getting the match. How did he win that match, Chris? It was like a roll-up or something.
Yeah, it was a roll-up, man. It was a roll-up combination, man.
Yeah, but yeah, 1.5 stars. No, 3.5 stars. No, 3.5 stars. I'm looking at that 1.5 that Brittany Jade and Camille. But Brittany Jade and Camille had the lowest number on there, but it all I can really say is, and me and Chris said this, what was supposed to happen in that match did happen. Camille, they trying to make her look dynamic. She just now debuting herself. They trying to make her look dynamic, make her look very strong, and she pretty much dominated the match. So what happened was supposed to happen, so we gave it 1.5 stars. But yeah, so Darby took out Hangman Page. We gave it 3.5 stars. And then next after that, man, we had AEW Rampage, and we decided we wasn't gonna pretty much let you guys know we're not gonna spoil that for you. Even though tomorrow night, me and Chris will probably be doing NXT Level Up. We're not gonna do Rampage. I'll probably come on a little earlier and pretty much no, I do that after NXT Level Up. Goodness sake, man. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
We'll figure something out. We'll
figure out something. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, but Dynamite. All I can really say, I already said this earlier. It's probably the worst Dynamite I've seen. Yeah, me and Chris seen. It was not good. I didn't like it. didn't care for it. And I know people loved Rampage. They love Dynamite. They love AEW altogether. Mm-hmm. But man, hey, man, Missy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, Missy.
But we got the first thing. That was not a good show. Rampage was not good, but Dynamite was good. We gave Dynamite 3.5 stars overall, guys. 3 stars if you go by the matches, but with the talking and everything, the atmosphere was 3.5 stars, man. And we was even talking about 4 stars. We thought the show was really good. I mean, we was entertained.
Like I said, from our point of view, actually being there in the arena and feeling the atmosphere and everything,
it was good.
It was good. It was good.
And to Dynamite, man, after the first couple matches, we like, Chris, we looking at everybody leaving. We like, maybe we should be leaving too, but we needed to stay. All right, let's get the rest of these comments, Chris. Go ahead and grab the comments real quick.
Where you at? Where'd you stop off at?
I have no clue. Let me see. Let me go back up. Okay, Mag, let's see, guys from Brayton. Okay, that was the last thing. All right, my Magnum says, inquiring minds just wanted to know, Tommy Gomez. All right. Then we have Braden next. Braden says, I knocked it off. Really, the show was actually a lot better than previous Dynamites recently. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. All right, James L. laughing out. Yeah, he's cracking up. But yeah, it wasn't bad, man. So I just don't know. James, like I say, I'm not going to disrespect Tati, man, because what Tati says, I'm going to believe because, man, she watches this all the time. But
AEW loyalist.
Yeah, that's the thing about that is, you get to watch it so much. And Tati, she's looking for storylines, things that make sense. And I'm not connecting a whole bunch of things because, man, Chris, we missed a few episodes, even though, like I say, Chris watched Blood and Guts. We missed some episodes. So if I go and connect to everything that's been going on, I'll probably look at it in a different aspect too. All right, James L. Harry's favorite monster, Beast Mortis. Man, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, that dude is, oh my gosh. He's
fantastic. He's fantastic. All right, Alma Clark. Ishii couldn't handle Bootylicious baddie trick, baby. I hear you, be nice. God. Wow, man. Alma, you're a trip. That's good, though. I'm going to get those laughs in, girl. That's good. All right, Mag says, last night TV broadcast looked actually pretty good, except for that one outburst Tony Storm did on the ramp. Other than that, it looked good. Yeah, it did.
I understand that, boy.
Yeah, well, Tony Storm just went flipping crazy. That's probably what made that actually good. Me and Chris thought it was good. I was like, wow. And plus, like say, she came out in color. But what's the name, boy? My girl Tatiana was killing her for the doggone makeup, boy. Who did her makeup? Who did this? But Tati was bad. But I can see, man. I understand. Me and Chris understand when you just done had it up to here. You finished. You're finished. You done had it up to here. And I think that's where she's at, man. I think Tati done had it up to here, boy. She like, what's going on with this foolishness? Well, she need to corner with all these shows she's going to. She need to corner Tony Khan, man.
And we tried to last night, man. Security tried to play us fool.
Yeah, security. Yeah, they did. Talking about Tony Khan left at 6:00.
I said, man,
Tony Khan just came out there at 10:00. We both just now seen him. Tony doesn't do that. And the guy told me, no, he left. Tony been left. He been left. One of the security guys. That's 6:00. We like.
I'm like, the show ain't even started yet. What the devil? Come on. Man.
Exactly. All right, Chris. What is this? Braden says Eddie Kingston, no seller. Is that next? Because I can't bring it up.
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston, no seller. Okay. All right, my man.
Go ahead, man.
All right. James L says, I like how Chris trying to keep it straight to the point to Harry. He's a stone pit bull. Yeah, he is. Ishii, I will give him that. Go ahead, Chris.
Harry just can't stand it, boy. He's like, man, sell something. The man was selling all night in that match, man.
Oh yeah. AJ Scale say, hey Harry and Chris, do you think Seth Rollins will call this match Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk right down the middle at SummerSlam pay-per-view? Nah, man, it's gonna be he will for a little while. Then it's gonna be what is it? What's that match, Chris? Undertaker versus Bret Hart or wait a minute?
You talking about Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, man? Yeah,
Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, man. Yeah, it's gonna be something like that. I just.
But they go Nana, boy.
Who?
Nana, boy. Nana and Swerve coming out there.
Okay. But yeah, they pretty much gonna revisit that 1997. You know, it's gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna see some shenanigans go down. Just you
But
wait,
hey,
you wait.
man, but hey, I love it. But Swerve had that crowd rocking, boy.
Hey, yeah, he did, man. Yeah, he
But,
did. Armor
yeah.
Clark says, hit Ishii in the chest, doesn't budge at all. His chest made out of titanium steel. Straight up, y'all. B90 out here, y'all. Armor Clark. All right, Jeff Samuels. I guess I'm like that, boy. But she said he can't handle the doggone trick baby, boy.
Booty,
All right.
he can't handle that booty.
Yeah, big booty licious, boy. All right, Jeff Samuel, laugh out loud. All right, my man Matthew Rodriguez says, hey guys, what's up, Matthew?
What's up,
Glad
Matthew?
that you came in rocking with us, Matthew Rodriguez. All right, my man Andy Johnson in the house. Forgive me, but Harry said black and white, and Tony went looking like looking white like Michael Jackson.
God almighty, boy.
Doesn't matter if you black or white.
That was the corniest song ever, boy. Like, come on, Michael, you can do better.
Stayed on the charts #1 for 7 weeks in the country. Wow,
I
don't know. That's one of the songs I just really did not care for.
That's why I was like, Michael, you could have came better than that, Mike.
Yeah, man, Michael dancing like he white too, but I'm like, come on, Mike. All right, Matthew Rodriguez, question: if AEW brings the Hell in a Cell match with their own name, what male match and female match from AEW is perfect for that? And to Pico, and Pico.
I'm not. They did a female blood and guts, male blood and guts.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get that.
I don't know, man, because I ain't even thought about having a female blood and guts or nothing like that, man.
Well, as far as males go, man, you get I say Darby Allin versus doggone Darby Allin versus John Moxley will be special. That would be bloody.
But they have to have, man, they have to have doggone plasma center on hand, boy.
Oh yeah. That right there would be crazy. As far as females, man, I would hate for females to do it.
Oh, but hey, and speaking of, that would have to constitute in them rules, Harry. You got to post them rules.
Boy. Oh yeah, the rules or something else, guys. We got to do that. We got Then I recorded that. Yeah, I think I did. Me and Chris. Oh, I'm about to go back and I'm about to get that, but. But AEW rules are going forever, boy.
Y'all think we kidding when we talk about AEW rules?
Them rules are outrageous, man. I wonder if Tony Khan came up with them rules. If he sat down and just came up with all that crazy stuff, man, because it's outrageous, man. I'm just like, wow. It's crazy. All right, man. But yeah, as far as females go, a lot of these females been crazy lately, man.
Tony Storm, one of them, boy.
Yeah, Tony Storm. I don't know if Tony would do that. I say Julia Hart versus who's the one that just got married? Rio. Rio.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Rio. Is it the one that got married that came from they used to be in NXT? She used to be teamed up with she was teamed up with Liv Morgan in NXT. And she was with Liv Morgan and Dakota Kai in NXT.
I don't even remember who you're talking about, man. I don't even remember.
Not Rio. Rio's the skinny girl. Her name starts with an R, man. She has tattoos all over her body. She just got married to doggone the guy that was used to hang out with Daniel Garcia and Daddy Matt.
I can't even think of it, man. Honestly, I can't think of it, man. I can't think of it, man.
I know somebody will think of it. All right, Missy said, hi guys. What's going on, Missy? James L. Harry, you want some tea? I hear you, Chris. Chris voice. Paul Sable, did you like that Mark took the pin last night, Harry and Chris? Not really.
Really. I mean, somebody else could have took it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Matthew Rodriguez, Tony Storm's promo is masterclass and promo and unhinged. Let's see. Characters take notes. Shotzi, because Shotzi, unhinged character, had the worst WWE 2023 promo in November at 2023 in SmackDown. James L. If you move, Harry. If you move, Chris, if you move. All right, James L. Harry and Chris, do you think TNA Knockout Women's Champion Jordan Grace will be heading to WWE after her TNA contract runs out, resigned with WWE roster? Yes, she will. She definitely will. She's going to be with him. They want her. All right, Matthew Rodriguez, crazy idea after the Tony Storm or Mariah May match at AEW. Yeah, all in. We see a feature presentation and a vignette, airs of a mystery woman, and the car stops at Wembley Stadium, and Becky Lynch debut. Becky's not going over there, Matthew. I don't think so. We could be wrong, but I doubt it, and I know Chris does too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Alma Clark, Ruby Soho. Yes, Ruby Soho.
Okay, Ruby
you
Soho.
remember,
okay,
man, you remember that when Liv, you don't remember that when her, look, I even remember that, Chris, and I did not watch it. She used to be with it. They used to have a crew, man. I remember Liv Morgan, Ruby Soho, Liv Morgan, and Dakota Kai. You don't remember them teaming up together?
Very rarely, man.
Yeah, they was together in NXT. They had a little crew thing, man. I remember that. All right, Charity says, you're not going to send a link today, Chris? No, we're not sending a link, man. You see what
Charity.
Pay attention to what we doing, Charity. We doing we talking about AEW from last night, buddy. I know you're excited and you want to get on and you want to talk to us, but we just talking about NXT from AEW from last night. Why I'm talking about NXT. Matthew, Shane McMahon versus Darby Allin, or Shane McMahon versus Christian Cage is Money in Heaven. God, man, Shane McMahon, man, come on.
Y'all want Shane to get carried out on a stretcher, boy. That's what
man, the dude's 54 years old, man. Let him be a businessman.
He don't need all that in his life.
No, he don't, man. No, he don't, man. Let him be a businessman. Because Shane is gonna Charity. No. Shane's gonna do what he does, man. Shane will doggone take a drop, and then Shane be like, okay, Darby, what you can do, I can do better. That's the type of person Shane is, man. Shane gonna do some crazy stuff and really injure himself real bad, and that won't be good. But I do like it, Matthew. I know what you're talking about, because Shane McMahon, he can do some crazy stuff, man. Alma Clark, gotta go cook dinner. B90 out. Prayers needed. Yeah, we got you.
Right on.
Everybody pray for our girl Alma Clark. Hey, all our prayers with you, Alma. We're praying to the kingdom for you. All right, Matthew Rodriguez says, or Shane McMahon becomes the financial booker of the elite, and because Okada calls Shane McMahon the shame maker. I hear you.
That's a shame maker. That'd be hilarious.
Man, wow. And like I say, I don't know about Shane becoming, financial backer. Financial backer. That's what he said. Yeah, I can see that. No, he said financial booker, but I can see him as financial backer. I'm sure that's what you're talking about. Yeah. But guys, we appreciate each and every one of you coming in. But hey, Charity, we'll get you, man. Lucas, we'll get you on the next show, man. It's just this show was just something totally different, and so we're trying to stay on point here. But guys,
stay on task a little bit.
Yeah, stay on task. We appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with us. Man, goodness sake, I got to go and make sure we're making money. But we appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with us 100%. Guys, you are all that, but that is our review.
Yes, sir.
For AEW Dynamite, man. And we was there live. We usually don't do this. We don't do the reviews after the show. But yeah, we reviewing this show.
We were there live, man. We were there live.
Yeah, we were there live, so we definitely are reviewing the show. And some of you saw that we was there live, we put video up and everything, man. So but yeah, we had like 4 locals that ended up wrestling. Rob Killjoy, earlier, who was against Serpentico? Whatever that guy. Serpentico. He was against Serpentico in that match, and he did not do good. That was the first match. That was first match. Well, that was at 7:30. He didn't do good, and I was kind of a little upset about that. But I think Tony Khan asked them, "Hey, let all people really go over the night," and that's what happened. And WWE, they would at least got some licks in. Jackson Great wrestled last night. He's out of North Carolina. He got one kick in, even though it didn't affect Big Brian Cage.
Yeah, no.
Actually, we didn't even talk about that match. Brian Cage, man, thumbs up to that match.
That was Rampage, man.
That was on Rampage. I'm sorry. That was on Rampage. Yeah. That was second match on Rampage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or Shane McMahon becomes the financial backer. Okay. All right, man. So we're basically out of here, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you coming and rocking with Straight Up Wrestling show. We are out of here. Talk to you later. Peace.
Stay straight up. Peace.